Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about multi-region keys, and it's going to be a fun tutorial. All right, so here we have a region and we're developing an app which is cloud medicine. Basically, it helps people see doctors and specialists in the cloud through their phone. They don't have to go anywhere. And basically what happens is, in this case, our patient is, or our customer is in region 1, US East 1. Our doctor or their doctor is in US West 1, and their specialist who can consult on very specific situations about health, they are in EU West 1. So how do we connect all of these people using this app in a secure way? Well, we can use DynamoDB tables, first of all, to just connect the data so they can all have access to the version, like the same data at the same time. And we would use global table replication for that. That's great, but it's still not yet secure. How do we ensure that this is secure data? Because we're dealing with patient health data. It has to be securely stored and transmitted. So what would happen is we would create a key in KMS, and we would specify right away that it's a multi-region primary key. Now, keep in mind that inside KMS, you have to, when you want to create a multi-region key, you have to create a new key. You cannot convert an existing single region key into a multi-region key. Keep that in mind for the exam. So we're creating this multi-region key. It's going to be our primary key because that's where we're creating it. And we specify right away that we want it to be replicated. And here we'll have a replica of the key inside US West 1 and a replica of the key inside EU West 1. So in the two regions where we need it. And for the replica keys share the same key ID and material as the primary key for consistency of encryption. And even the rotation settings, important for the exam, even the rotation settings from the primary key are replicated to the replicas. And now the process becomes quite easy. The app will take the key from KMS in region 1. Let's say where our patient is putting some data into the DynamoDB table. It'll take the key here and it'll put an encrypted record with that key into the DynamoDB table. Now the doctor will also put some data inside DynamoDB. So let's say they have some patient information that they want to put inside DynamoDB for the specialist to review. They're going to use the replica of the key. They'll encrypt the record and they'll put it into DynamoDB. Now the specialist, they will take the key from KMS, they'll take the replica and they'll use that to decrypt, to get the record from DynamoDB and decrypt it. And they'll be able to read it. And similarly, they can then use the key from KMS to put the record back into DynamoDB and it to be decrypted. And everything's great. Everybody's happy because everybody can encrypt and unencrypt data, and the data is being replicated across different regions in a encrypted form, and everybody has access to these replica keys. So there we go. That is how multi-region keys work. They facilitate usage of the same key in multiple AWS regions. Keep in mind that this can only be done for customer managed keys because AWS managed keys that are created in your account for AWS services are always single region. So that's another kind of trick question for the exam. This can only be done for customer managed keys, the ones that you use, that you create for your applications and you use. Another final point is that this process is available for both symmetric and asymmetric keys. Here's a quick summary of what we discussed. I look forward to seeing you back here next time. And until then, enjoy the cloud.